Hey guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved on the MINETERNITY server with other YouTubers. I think I'm the only one on at the moment, but I do have an agenda for today based off of the one from last episode, which was I want to get it more and more into industrialcraft, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. But on the way into industrialcraft, we're going to need forms of power pre-solar panels, which is industrialcraft power, just to kind of generate enough power to make other things, I guess I should say, or at least another reliable source of power outside of industrialcraft, so we can start getting a rather large power supply going. I don't know. You'll see as we move along what I'm talking about. So, welcome back to another episode. I have what seems to be a bunch of junk here in my inventory that probably doesn't seem to have much purpose to you. Doesn't really look like it goes together. We got some spider eyes, some sugarcane, some mushrooms, some cinder pearls, and also some other things that look familiar for tech and stuff like that. So we have a little bit of both in kind of like a mashed up jumble. And what I'm going to be doing today is the first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a solar panel. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is making this industrialcraft solar panel, which is very standard, basic form of industrialcraft power. I'm only going to be making one for today, but eventually, the more that you make, the more you move towards these advanced solar panels. They get better and better at harnessing energy from the sun, and then obviously outputting it into whatever machines or energy storage that you have. So I'm just going to make one basic solar panel today just to kind of like have an example of what we will be having in the future with industrialcraft. So we're going to need 3 coal dust, 3 glass, a generator, and 2 electronic circuits, and I have all of that stuff in here. It just isn't all put together yet, so we need to do that. So first let's make our generator. So we need an RE battery, 3 iron plates, and an iron furnace. So let's go ahead and make the standard furnace first, like that. And then we need to make some iron plates. So right now we need 8 iron plates total. So let's do that. We'll go ahead and pop that into the crafting station. We need 5 plates for the iron furnace. And then we need 3 for the generator. Let me pick that back up. Then we need to make 1 RE battery, which is 4 tin item casings, I'm pretty sure. So if I do this, and then 1 will give me 2, right? Yeah, so we need to do that one more time. Like that. And then we need to get 1 more tin and cut that into some wire, I believe. Like that. And then we need to put one of those wires with some rubber to make an insulated tin cable. Tin cable at the top, tin item casings around, and 2 redstone should make an RE battery, and it does. I'm getting more and more used to the industrialcraft recipes for things, so hopefully it'll just be like second knowledge as I keep moving into the industrialcraft mod here. So we have our generator first. Now we need 2 electronic circuits, which is going to require some copper cables. So we need a total of 12 copper cables, which means we need 6 plates. And then we need to cut those into cables, because that'll give us 12. And then we need to insulate those with some rubber, because we don't want to electrocute ourselves, right? I don't think so. We also need 2 iron plates to go in the center of them. So we got 2 iron plates. Let me just make sure the music isn't too loud. Yeah, no, everything's good. Got a little worried for a second. Okay, so 2. And then we need these 6, top and bottom. And then, what was the last piece? I think it's redstone. Yeah, so 1 more set of that. We got 2 electronic circuits. So we just put these 2 on the bottom, the generator in the middle. I think the coal dust goes like this and the glass this way. Yep. And there it is. We have our very first solar panel. Now, it only outputs 1 EU per tick max, so it's not a very super efficient, at least the basic solar panel isn't a super efficient way of generating energy, but it is very sustainable and reliable because it's just harnessing energy from the sun. So as long as it's daytime and it's not raining in Minecraft, it'll continue to produce energy consistently, and we can store that in the bat box that we made last time. So we will have a way to store energy that way. I think I'm going to put it outside for now, and let me actually go get the bat box, and let's try to fill the bat box with the solar panel, or at least see how much we get throughout this episode, just to see how quickly it charges. So this bat box can hold 40,000 EU, and this puts out 1 EU per tick, and then we need to put like a cable on this. I think we can use like insulated. Let me try using an insulated tin cable and see if it works, hooking these two up together. I don't know if it will, but I mean, it's worth a shot. Okay, so let's go put this outside. I'm just gonna put it over here, kind of on the side of the cemetery. I did some work around here off you know, without you guys seeing. I obviously the farm is still here. I made a bridge that goes across to my tree farm, so it's a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about like going down here and getting destroyed by creepers down by the animal farm. I also found a bunch of Pam's Harvestcraft trees. So I found a bunch of different kinds of fruit trees and vegetable trees. Let me just refresh the chunks here because I know it's getting laggy for a second. Lemon trees, papaya, different kinds of nut trees, avocados over there. So I did find a bunch of different kinds of trees, not all of them yet, but a lot of different kinds, so I'll be able to continue with my dream of being able to make every single Pam's Harvestcraft food, basically. So I am getting closer and closer to that. But let me hook up this solar panel, hopefully to the bat box. Let me see if this works. And it does. So there you go. So this tin cable will work. It's currently outputting, it looks like it's putting out more than 1 EU per tick, which is good. I mean, that I'm not going to complain. Output 1 EU per tick. Yeah. So maybe the ticks are just really fast, or I'm not really sure. I thought a tick was like every second in Minecraft, but maybe not. So there you go. That's going to be charging the entire way through because we do have the chunks loaded here. Luckily, I'm able to load chunks on the server, so like the trees will continue growing, the tree farm will continue working, all of my crops will continue growing, and it actually looks pretty good on the mini map, my little base here. So we have all the farm all the way around, our bridge, the animal farm, the tree farm now, or at least the Harvestcraft tree farm. I like it. It's looking pretty good so far. Alright, let's head back inside. And now that we've made our solar panel, the next thing that I want to do, what I was talking about with having another form of power to kind of rely on just in case solar panels aren't enough, I want to make a bioreactor. And this is really going to tie in with the crops that I'm making because I'll be able to use them to fuel this bioreactor. So if we make the bioreactor first, that's what's going to create power from biofuel. So we're going to need all of this stuff to make it. It's kind of a weird recipe, but I think it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me actually see. Yeah, let me put these into one of these furnaces real quick. And what we're going to need are 2 plastic sheets. So 4 raw plastic. I actually think I have some plastic, don't I? Let me see. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, I do have some 4 raw plastic. Let me see how many that makes. Oh, so we have the 4 plastic sheets already. So we have 2. We need a fermented spider eye, which is a mushroom, sugar, and a spider eye. So let's go ahead and do that. So sugar, mushroom, and a spider eye makes a fermented spider eye. We need 2 slime balls, it looks like. Right? Or was there another way to do that? Gelatinous slime ball glue. Yeah, so 2 slime balls. Luckily we have some. I don't know where from, but I have some. We need 2 bricks, another sugar. So let's make another sugar real quick. And then we need 2 bricks, so let me put 2 clay into the furnace here. And what was the last piece? Oh, the machine frame. So we need a tin gear, 4 iron ingots, and 4 glass. So I have some tin. Let me go and throw that into the smeltery. I don't think there's anything that it'll combine with in here. Let me pour out this silver while I'm here as well. But let's go ahead and put 4 ingots of tin in there, and then make one of the tin gears. And that should be the last piece of the puzzle for the bioreactor. Now, in order to make biofuel, we're going to need to make a biofuel generator, which is this right here. And these machines are from Mine Factory Reloaded. If you're wondering in the future, once you see this thing work, you know, if you want to end up using it in your world, that's what it's from. If you want to get the mod and use that. But yeah, so the biofuel generator is going to require a lot more technical stuff, which I have stuff for. Luckily, you know, I haven't really been to the Nether very much. I don't know if I've been there at all, actually, on the server. But I'm still going to be able to get blaze rods, and I'll show you how in just a second after I'm done making this last piece for the bioreactor. So let me get it back up just so I have the recipe ready in case I need to look at it. Let me pour out this last... Actually, yeah, let's just pour out the tin. Is it tin on the bottom? Yeah. Okay, so we need a tin gear. Go ahead and grab that. Awesome. Let's go inside. So it was 4 iron and 4 glass and a tin gear, right? Pretty sure that's what it was. See, I told you I'm getting used to these recipes now. Break this silver up too. I like how the silver is like blue. It's not even silver. The iron is silver. So we need 4 iron on the corners. 4 glass. We have machine frame. So now we can make our bioreactor. What went at the bottom? Sugar? And then what was on the sides? Bricks, right? Oh, the bricks are in here. Give me them bricks. Them bricks. Sweet. So now we have a bioreactor. I don't think we have to worry about like breaking and placing this. Like industrialcraft, we had to have the electric wrench to be able to break stuff and move it around and place it back down and stuff. But I don't think we need to worry about that with Mine Factory Reloaded. So let's move toward the biofuel generator now. So the biofuel generator is going to require 2 more plastic sheets, which we have. Let's make another furnace. So we're going to need one of those. So furnace. We're going to need 2 pistons. So let's get some wood here. We need, I think, yeah, wood goes on top, and then it's 2 pistons, right? So 2 pistons, 2 blaze rods. So the way that I'm going to be able to make these blaze rods, even though I haven't been to the Nether, is using these Thaumcraft cinder pearls, which I picked up from a desert. They were just chilling in the desert. I went and grabbed them, and I was able to make cinder pearl seeds using agricraft, and then I planted them, grew them, and now I have cinder pearls, which allow me to make this blaze powder. And if I put blaze powder into a compressor, it'll make blaze rods. So 5 blaze powder at a time will make blaze rods. I have a compressor, don't I? I don't have a compressor. You're joking. Compressor. Darn, I don't have a compressor. Okay, so I need to make some... I just need to make one of these. This is going to be pretty simple. I don't have the recipe ready because I didn't know that I would need one of these, but let's go ahead and do that. So we need 8 iron plates for the machine casing. And then we needed 6 stone. So let me go throw some stone into the furnace up here. And then the last piece was... I don't remember. It was the hardest piece, but I'll have to look. It was... Oh, the electronic circuit. So we need more copper cables. So let's go ahead and make some of those. Throw that up there with some insulation. Okay, and then we need another iron plate. Alright. Let's put that together. So 2 redstone, 6 insulated copper cables. No sweat. Even though I didn't even have the ingredients ready, I was still able to get it done. Yeah, buddy. I don't have any other stone. I think in like every single Minecraft world, I've never made it a priority to make regular stone like that. Probably because it's not, I don't know. I guess it's only really used in modded recipes. Like otherwise, in regular Minecraft, you don't really need regular stone for anything except for building. So I never really thought to cook any up. I don't know. Maybe stone bricks. I think I have used a lot of stone bricks in the past, but that's not really the same thing, is it? Okay, so let's make our compressor real quick. So it was 6 stone. Luckily, this is an expert mode, or it would be a much harder recipe. This would be steel instead of iron. So we got our compressor, which is industrialcraft, right? So let me just bring the wrench down just in case. Which is right here, and it's fully powered, so that's good. Okay, so we'll go put the compressor downstairs, throw this blaze powder into it, and make some blaze rods. So I need to put this... We'll just put it right here. And then let me... Oh, did I? Just break this one. Give me that stuff. Thank you. Okay. So we'll go ahead and plunk this on the front. Hook it up to the power. Should be getting power now. Yes, it is. And then we needed... What do we need to compress? Oh yeah, the blaze powder. So it's going to make us 2 blaze rods. Just trust me on that one. Back to the biofuel generator. So the biofuel generator, we're making the blaze rods now, and then we need a redstone transmission coil. So it's silver. That's why I had the silver. And 2 redstone. So just like that. And then the last piece we needed was another machine frame, which is another tin gear. So we got to go put more tin into the smeltery. And then we have enough. Ooh, we probably should get some more iron too. So let me actually do this real quick. Let me get. Just do. We'll do 9, and just so we'll be able to pour out 2 blocks of each pretty easily, and those 2 don't combine, tin and iron. So we'll be good. We'll be good. Go ahead and head outside, even though it's dark. Just gotta be careful. Watch out, people. Okay, so let's put that stuff in there. Let it smelt up. And that was everything, right? We just need to wait for the machine frame part. Yeah, so we have the glass. We're gonna have the iron. And then we're gonna have the tin gear. Let me go grab those blaze rods real quick. So blaze rods. 2 blaze rods. And we just need to wait on the machine frame. Always waiting on something. Now, let me just show you. So biofuel is made using, I guess you can use fire. I don't know how you're going to get fire, but alright. It can be, done using seeds, using the actual plants, apparently using saplings. I didn't even know that one, but anything that's biologically created, I guess, like even ender lilies from extra utilities. If you throw it into the bioreactor, it'll make biofuel. It looks like they have some sort of like efficiency. I'm not really sure. I don't know what this one is. This might be power. It says efficiency. Depends of the amount of different items being processed. More efficiency means more biofuel. So I don't know really what that means, but I guess we'll find out once we actually use it.